Hi guys, Cat321 here. Today we're going to be doing a review on two operators, and it's going to be Buck and Frost from the GTF2 line. We'll be reviewing their weapons and gadget, and then comparing their overall score. We're going to be doing Buck first, so stay tuned and see you guys when it starts. So the first operator is Buck. His ability is the underbarrel shotgun. He has 2 speed and 2 armor, the perfect combination. He's from Canada. His first gun is the C8 SFW, which is a machine gun that does 38 damage and has 837 fire rate. The next gun is the Cammer's marksman rifle. It does 68 damage, fire rate of 60, and 20 capacity. His pistol is the MK1 9mm, which does 43 damage and has 13 mag capacity. His options are stun grenade or frag grenade. So, first gun is going to be Buck's C8 SFW. So this gun is a high recoil weapon, which has, as you can see here, it has high recoil. I like to run ACOG on it. His reloading scene for it is very cool. And then, of course, the underbarrel shotgun is on there. And you can switch to it almost instantly. It's called the skeleton key. So, that's Buck's C8 SFW. And one thing to note about it, you can't attach grip to his guns because the grip part where grip would go is where the underbarrel shotgun is. So the underbarrel shotgun is kind of good. It has low range, but at close range it's just like any other shotgun. But it has low capacity. And here I'm going to be killing this AFK person with the C8. It is very high recoil, but it does quite a bit of damage for what it is. And his shotgun is very nice for making death holes and stuff. And if you know where the enemy is and you know you're going to be up close, switch to your shotgun, shoot them, switch back to your real gun, and start shooting. So, this will be some gameplay for his C8, and you'll see me punch a hole through here. And what you can do is, as you can see here, I'll be punching a hole through here, reload, and then go down here. And then I can go in here, and I see there's a guy back there. I almost die here, but I don't. You'll see this now, because I go to throw a flashbang, and then he ran across. And then I gotta sit here for a little bit, but, yeah, Buck's, this one gun is pretty good, but I'm a lot better with his marksman rifle. I'm surprised that I got so much gameplay with this gun, like good gameplay, because it was pretty hard to use. Now you can watch me play with it some more. And I like to use frags with this guy, because frags are really useful, but I kept on losing with the frag, so I tried to use the other gun for once. And that kind of worked. As you can see, it's high, super high recoil, as you can see there. So I tried to use the other gun, and I just wrecked with the Cammer's rifle. I think it's much better, and I prefer ACOG scope on this gun with both guns. So in this next one, this is an example of where I open up a death hole. So you'll see me, he shot me a little bit, so I went back. This is how you use the death hole. I open up the death hole. I see someone with their legs, if you saw that. So I shot her real quick. That was frosted, so I said her. Open up the death hole, and look around, and I see Valkyrie hopping over there. And that's the reloading sequence. It's like whoosh. And this is the last gameplay with the C8, I'm pretty sure. So I'll just start talking about the next one, which is the Cammer's rifle. The Cammer's rifle is an awesome marksman rifle. It does very high damage. It used to have low damage. It has 20 round mag cap, which is really good. So I do really like it. And here it is. It's a marksman rifle, so it's like semi-auto, but it does a lot of damage. There's an example of the shotgun. It does not do that low damage. It's just because I missed. And you can basically spam it, and I think it's really good because, as you can see here, it's just wrecked like it 2 hits somebody. And I didn't down him, and I saw a guy go to revive, so I chucked a grenade in there. It got Jaegered, and I wrecked him. And then I walked in there. It's a very fun gun to use. I do love using this gun. I think it works well with Buck, because this is these marksman rifles are better in long range. So then what I did is I used them in close range, and that worked. I did down someone before this, but I forgot to record. So as you can see, there's a downed guy in the corner, and I'll jump in a second here. But yeah, that's basically the Cammer's rifle. But this gun is like to be long range, so then you can use the underbarrel shotgun to kind of be short range. So Buck is pretty good in my opinion. I really like his stuff and everything that he gives. So that is Buck, and then we will start Frost, I think. I don't know, I think it might, oh, it's another one. So as you can see, there's an example of me wrecking with this shotgun. So that is Buck. Nope, this is the same. This is kind of funny. This was actually the next round, but I went in the same way, and it worked both times. So that was kind of cool. You'll just watch this gameplay. And right now I'm thinking in my head what I'll rate Buck, and then at the end I actually will tell you Buck's score, and next we will go over the character Frost. And once again, these guys are from Canada, so they're from the JTF2. As you can see there, it's kind of spammy, but the shotgun's nice because when you get close range, activate it because the marksman rifle is good for long. So that's my favorite loadout with Buck. So now we're going to move on to Frost. Her ability, she has 2 speed and 2 armor. Her ability is a Frost Bear Trap, which downs but not out people, and you can place them anywhere, and she is also from Canada, of course. Her first gun is the Super 90 shotgun, which does 30 damage and has 6 bullets in the capacity. It is semi-auto. The next one is 9mm C1. It does 42 damage, 575 fire rate, and 34 bullets in the chamber. Same exact pistol as the other person, and her options for gadgets are deployable shield and barbed wire. I like to go with Super 90. I think it's a much better option. As you can hear, you can see me placing down some bear traps. They're good under windows because sometimes people don't see them. I actually will get a kill in this clip, but I run over to get them, and then I didn't notice someone was over there, and I died. So what you want to do is kind of like walk around because they might be with other people and then kill them, or try to wait like as bait until they get down there. So Frost Super 90 I think is a really good gun. It got nerfed, but it's still really good. So I think it's a good semi-auto shotgun to use. You'll see here the Frost Trap is a very good thing. As you can see, it said plus 50 welcome mat bonus. It is called the welcome mat in the game. I'm gonna run over here. I'm gonna be like, oh, it's not that one. And the only thing I wish it told you which welcome mat. And I walked over here, saw the guy in the window, went to kill it, and I died right there. As you can see, I just took out thermite like that. It has 8 bullets, which is really nice. The iron sights I think are really cool, better than any scope in my opinion for a shotgun. And in this next clip, these guys are gonna secure the container, and I'm gonna wreck them with her shotgun. And her other gun is kind of the 9mm C1. It's not very good. It does high damage, but extremely low fire rate. And I just reinforced this because I don't want to get wrecked from behind. So, but her shotgun, I think, is the best option. And I like to go with deployable shield, because one tactic you can use is put the deployable shield in the doorway, and then you can put the frost trap behind it. As you can see, there's some ash right there. And I'll jump out and go wreck the ash. So I'm checking if anyone's going to go there. As you can see, those iron sights are very nice on this gun. I love them. So then we're going to jump over this and then go boom, 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 boom. And the bear trap is just like that. And then I got killed by this thermite. But that is Frost. She can be a really good roaming operator if you put the traps around where you're roaming. And this was just a quick clip in multiplayer of using the 9mm where I just headshot this person as she walked in the door. It's a side loader. It has good ammo capacity, but I don't really like it. You can only equip reflex and red dot. Those are my worst 2 favorite sights. That's why I just don't really like using it that much. I'd rather use the Super 90. So that is her gun. And now I'm going to do some terrorist hunt because I couldn't get, this gun sucks, so I couldn't get any more gameplay for you. So now we're just going to watch some terrorist hunt. And while you're watching this terrorist hunt, I will kind of tell you guys about my scores for... Okay, you guys, so for the gadgets and everything, these are the scores that I will be giving Buck. So Buck's weapons, I'm going to give an 8 out of 10. Love the cameras. I think it's very good. I would give that weapon a 10 out of 10. C8SW, very good as well. The only thing I don't like is the recoil. Once you get to learn control, it's pretty good. So I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. His gadget, I love his gadget as well. So his gadget, I'm going to get 9 out of 10. One reason, because the reason I didn't give him 10 is because I love the gadget. It's super good. I just think it works very well with the cameras. The reason I didn't give it 10 is because it has limited range, and that really sucks sometimes. You feel like it's a pea shooter, like really bad, and the reload speed is kind of bad. So his overall is 8.5 out of 10. Frost weapons, I'm sorry, 6.5 out of 10. Sorry for the cut there, but her weapons are very bad. I just don't like her 9mm, and I would have given her a higher score if her shotgun wouldn't have been nerfed. She would have gotten an 8 in that if her shotgun wouldn't have been nerfed. But I just, personal preference, do not like the 9mm. So that is that. Now her gadget is 9 out of 10. I love it completely. But sometimes you get killed when there's other enemies and you don't know which one it is and they revive her. So that's why I gave her gadget a 9 out of 10. Other than that, it works every time for me. I love it for that reason, and it gets you a lot of clutch wins. So that's going to be my review. Her total score is 7.25, so Buck wins, but it doesn't really matter. See you guys next time. Bye.